So this is the menstrual cycle, huh? So okay, this is the first phase. It is menstrual phase. Okay, menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulation phase, and the last is luteal phase. So these are the different phases that you will get in the menstrual cycle. So in the last class, we have discussed about menstrual phase. Okay, so in this menstrual phase, what you will get? You will find that the menstrual phase is the first phase in the menstrual cycle. It starts with when? Means you can know as menstrual phase as when a woman gets period. At that time, it is known as the menstrual phase. Okay, and you will find that here hormones will be released. Okay, the name of the hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone. Okay, so these two hormones, they will help the woman uh, to bear a child, means for the woman to get pregnant. So these two hormones helps in this purpose. And during this menstrual phase, what happens? There is a combination of blood, mucus, tissues, which is coming from the uterus. And during this menstrual phase, there are some symptoms you will find in a person or in a woman. Those symptoms are abdominal cramps. They will have pain in the abdomen. They will have breakouts. Breakouts means acne, means pimples. All this you'll get, and you'll find tender breast. Tender breast means uh, pain in the breast, means sensitive. The breast will become sensitive. Fatigue means tired. Bloating means the stomach will increase in size. Okay, and headache and mood swings. The mood won't be neutral. Every time it will swing, sometimes sad, sometimes happy. In that way, they will have lower back pain, and they will have trouble in sleeping. Means they will have problem in sleeping. Means they won't get sufficient sleep because of the pain. Okay, and next is the follicular phase. In the follicular phase, what happens? In the follicular phase, the hypothalamus, which you get in the endocrine system or endocrine gland, what happens? The hypothalamus will send signal to the pituitary gland, okay, to the pituitary gland to release hormones. Those hormones are FSH, also known as follicle stimulating hormone. Okay, and this hormone, what will they do? They will stimulate or they will release ovaries. Okay, that is from at least 5 to 20 small sacs called follicles. And these follicles are all immature egg, but only one matured egg will eventually go to the fallopian tube. Okay, go to the fallopian tube, and this egg, it will, what will it do? They will mix with the estrogen, and after mixing with this estrogen, what will they do? They will thicken the lining of the uterus, and afterwards it will create a rich nutrient environment for the embryo to grow. Okay, and this follicular phase, for how long it lasts? 16 days, and sometimes it can range from 11 to 27 days, depending upon the individual, depending upon the cycle. Okay, so that was what we have discussed in the last class. Today we will discuss with the ovulation phase. Okay, so in this ovulation phase, what happens? In this ovulation phase, that is in this phase, okay, this is the ovulation phase. What will happen? The follicular phase trigger the pituitary gland, means the follicular phase, na? The follicular phase, they will trigger means to push, they will push the pituitary gland, okay, which was found in the endocrine system, right? So means in the hypothalamus, right below the hypothalamus we get the pituitary gland. So this gland, what will they do? Pituitary gland, they will release the luteinizing hormone. Okay, they will release luteinizing hormone. Okay, so this luteinizing hormone, uh, what will it do? They will start the process of ovulation. Okay, so they will start the process of ovulation, and and in this ovulation, what happens? In this ovulation, the ovary release matured egg. Okay, in this ovary, okay, this is the ovary. these are the two ovaries, they will release egg. Okay, they will release egg and travel down the fallopian tube towards the uterus. Means it will flow to this uterus. Okay, downside. It will flow towards the uterus to be fertilized by sperm. Sperm will come in towards this vagina, this hole. So as the matured ovary, it will release towards this uterus. What will they do? They will start to fertilize with the help of sperm. Okay, about sperm we will see in the next part. Okay, and in this ovulation phase is the only time during the menstrual phase when the woman can get pregnant. Means during this ovulation phase you can find that a woman can get pregnant. Okay, and during this ovulation phase, what will you get? You will find some symptoms also in a woman, that is basal body temperature. Basal body temperature means the temperature won't be normal. Okay, the normal temperature is how much? 97.8 to 99 degree Fahrenheit, isn't it? So the body temperature won't be normal. So it means that one basal body temperature, it might increase also. Okay. Okay. Did you understand about ovulation phase, everyone? Any doubts in ovulation phase? Ovulation phase, what happens? The pituitary gland, no? The pituitary gland, which you find in the hypothalamus. Okay. The pituitary gland, they will release hormone that is known as luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone, or else you can say in short LH. So in this luteinizing hormone, what will you get? They will start the process of ovulation. Okay, and in this ovulation, what happens? The matured egg from the ovaries, it will go towards this fallopian tube, this one, and it will move downwards to the uterus. This is your uterus. Okay, this part. And in this, what will happen? Sperm will come in. Okay, the fertilized egg will mix with the sperm and it will get fertilized. And in this, you can find that a woman can get pregnant, and you will get some kind of symptoms in the woman, that is basal body temperature, means rise in temperature. Okay, so this is about ovulation phase. Okay, did you understand about ovulation phase? Any doubts? No doubts, no, in ovulation phase? Okay, the last is the luteal phase. Okay, in the luteal phase, what happens? After the follicle releases the eggs, it changes into corpus luteum. So when the follicle releases the egg, isn't it? When the follicle will release the egg, it will change into the corpus luteum. Okay, and this structure, it releases hormones. Okay, such as progesterone, estrogen. Okay, and these hormones, what will they do? Means the rise in hormones keeps the uterine lining thick and ready for the fertilized egg to implant. Means this hormone, what will they do? They will thicken the uterine lining. Okay, they will thicken, means this endometrium, they will thicken the this lining, and they will be ready for the fertilized egg to implant. Means it will be ready for the egg to get fertilized, to turn it into embryo. Okay, so if the woman gets pregnant, her body will produce human chorionic gonadotropin, that is HGC, and this HGC, it helps in maintaining the corpus luteum and helps the uterine thick. Okay, this part not that much, but you just know that the uterine lining, it will get thickened and it will be ready it, for the woman to get implant, means the fertilized egg. Okay, so this is the last phase in the menstrual cycle. Are you clear about the last phase, which is the luteal phase? Everyone, are you clear about the luteal phase? Are you clear? Or repeat? Okay. So in this luteal phase, what
Ma'am,
happens?
this.
Uh-huh. What?
Yes, ma'am, little this.
Okay, in this luteal phase, what happens? Means when the follicle, no, when the follicle, they will release egg. It will change into corpus luteum. Okay. Okay. So when the follicle releases its egg,
Okay.
it will change into
So,
corpus luteum. Okay. When the egg is released, what happens? It will change into corpus luteum. Okay. And this structure releases many hormones such as progesterone. Okay. This corpus luteum, they will release hormone that is known as progesterone. Okay. And some estrogen also. Okay. And this progesterone and estrogen, what will they do? They will help the uterine. This is the uterine. Okay, they will help to get thickened. Why thicken means for how why it will become thick so that embryo will grow inside. Okay, means for the egg to get fertilized, and after fertilization of the egg, what happens? An embryo will be implanted. It will be there. So for that, it makes this area. Okay, it makes this area, that is the lining. It makes this lining thick. Okay, so that it will grow. I mean, so that the embryo will be implanted. Understand? Okay, did you understand? When the follicle, no, they will
yes, ma'am.
release. Okay, when the follicle, they will release egg. It will change into corpus luteum, and this corpus luteum, they will release two hormones. That is progesterone and some estrogen. Okay, and this progesterone and estrogen, which are the hormones, what will they do? These two hormones, they will make the uterine thick. Means this part thick. Why so? Because uh, embryo will grow, isn't it, baby? Okay, fetus. So for that, for it to get space, it's thin, isn't it? It's small in size. So these two hormones, now they will make the size bigger so that fertilized egg can get implanted. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
I think you are clear now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that was all about menstrual cycle. Okay, are you clear now about menstrual cycle, everyone? Are you clear, everyone? Menstrual cycle.
Are you clear? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we will discuss male reproductive system. Okay, this is a male reproductive system. So in the male reproductive system, we will find that there are many parts. Okay, first is the penis, this part, okay, and the testicles, this part, and the epididymis, this part, vas deferens, this one, okay, and the prostate gland. This is the gland. This is the prostate. This is the gland. Okay, so we will see one by one now. First is the penis. So in the penis, what will you get? This is the penis. So they contain tissue that fills with blood during coitus arousal. It makes the penis erect or hard. So what happens here in this? In this area, you will get tissues. Okay, that is filled with blood. And during coitus means sexual arousal. Okay, coitus means sexual arousal. During sexual arousal, what happens? This penis, no, it will get erect. Okay, it will become straight. It will become hard. Okay, are you clear about this? The next is testicles. This is the testicle, or else you can say testis also. They are small oval sex gland located in the skin sac called the scrotum. Okay, so this is the scrotum. So this testicle, no, it is surrounded by a skin sac which is known as scrotum. So this is the scrotum. Okay, so sperm and sex hormones are made by the testicles. Okay, so this sperm and the sex hormones are made by this testicle. Okay, sperm and sex hormones are made by this testicle. Okay, about sperm, we will come in the last slide. For now, are you clear about this? About these two parts, testis and the penis? Are you all clear? Okay, next is the epididymis. Okay, so this epididymis, they are what? They are a series of small tubes attached to the back of the attached to the back of each testicle. So this epididymis, now this part, they are like a tube, small tube, which are attached to each testicle. Means this is the testicle, so they are attached to both the testicles. You will find two. Okay, I am showing you only the side part, I can say. And in this epididymis, what you will get, they will collect and they will store the sperm, which you will get in the testicle. Now, this epididymis, they will store the sperm and they will collect the sperm. Okay, sperm which are responsible for fertilization. Okay, and next is the vas deferens. This is the vas deferens. Okay, so in this vas deferens, what will you get? This epididymis, na? This epididymis, they will become, they will eventually, epididymis, which will eventually becomes the vas deferens. Okay, they are larger tube that transport sperm to the urethra. Okay, so this in this vas deferens, na? In this vas deferens, what will they do? This epididymis, they will become the vas deferens, means they will connect here. And moreover, it is a tube, isn't it? So what will they do? They will transport the sperm. This vas deferens, now they will transport the sperm to the urethra. Okay, from where the urinary bladder passage is there, now they will pass here. Okay, urethra, you remember, na, urethra, which I have discussed in the excretory system. So it will the sperm will go this vas deferens, and it will pass to the urethra. Okay, and the next is accessory sex glands. Accessory sex glands, you'll find here this part. Okay, so in this accessory sex glands, what you will get is you will get prostate gland and the seminal vesicle. Here, this part, seminal vesicle. Okay, and the prostate gland. Yeah, the prostate gland you will get. You'll get these two parts. And these glands, what will they do? What is their role? What is their function? Their function is to nourish the sperm. Okay, they will nourish fluid to the sperm so that it can flow. Okay, so are you clear about it? Are you clear about the parts? Means each part has different functions. Are you clear about it? Are you clear or not? Response.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, and this in the male reproductive system, na, you will also get hormones. Okay, the name of the hormone is androgen. Okay, androgen. And testosterone also you will get. I'll explain to you about this testosterone. Okay, don't get confused with women hormones and the male hormones. Okay, you'll get different hormones. Okay, the name of the hormones are different. So in the male reproductive system also you'll get hormones. Okay, and these hormones, what is their main function? They are the chemical messenger made by the glands so that they can function. Okay, so the name of the male hormone is the androgen. Okay, that makes man male, means for puberty, na? For the what to say, for the man to get what to say, matured or adolescent stage, this androgen is responsible for it. Okay, and in this androgen, what they will you get? They are responsible for sexual functioning, means they will help for reproductive system, and such as muscle mass, height, deep voice, body hair, including beard. All this means androgens are responsible for reproductive system, and also physical appearance in the sense like muscular. Okay, muscular. Then height, the height of the boy or a man, you can say. And deep voice, their voice also changes, isn't it? They becomes husky, they becomes what to say, deep. So in that thing also androgen is responsible. And also body hairs like beard. Okay, then armpit hair, all this it includes. Okay, and the most important androgen is testosterone. Testosterone is also the name of the hormone, and this testosterone, what will they do? They are manufactured in the testicles, which are also responsible for male reproductive system. Okay, are you clear about the male reproductive system? The male reproductive hormones? Are you clear? Okay, now let's see the structure of sperm and the function of sperm. Okay, for you all, you just know that this is the head. This is the head of the sperm, and this is the tail. Okay, this is the head, and this is the tail. Okay, so now let's see what is this. So the sperm is in the male reproductive system. They are responsible for the fertilization of the egg, which you got in the menstrual cycle. Okay, ovulation phase, you got it right. So in that phase, this sperm is responsible for it. Okay, and this sperm, what will you see? It is just like a tadpole. You know, not tadpole. So the shape or the structure of the sperm is just like a tadpole, and the measurement of this sperm is only 60 microns. Okay, only 60 microns in length. Okay, and they have a tail also, and this sperm, no, they have a tail also. This tail helps in swimming. They helps in swimming so that they can find the fertilized egg. Okay, but only one sperm will be able to enter. Okay, not many, not much. Only one sperm will be able to enter in the ovulation phase. Okay, and they will get attached with the egg, means fertilized egg. Okay, so they will go and attach with the fertilized egg, and what happens here? This sperm, no, they requires a temperature at least 20 degrees Celsius, around 20 degrees Celsius, which is lower than that of the body, which is why testicles are housed. Okay, that is why testicles are, which is why, means what to say, sperms are stored. Okay, stored in the scrotum. Okay, and this sperm production, it will continue from puberty till old age. Till old age also, a man will be able to produce sperm. Okay, are you clear about male reproductive system? Is it clear, everyone? Menstrual phase, then all this male reproductive system. Are you all clear or not? Is it clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? So with this, we have come to an end of the reproductive system. Okay, then if you all are clear, then what happens in ovulation phase? Ayesri De Burma, can you tell me what happens in ovulation phase? What happens in ovulation phase? What happens in ovulation phase? You can see and say. What happens in ovulation phase? What happens? What happens, Ayashri? Okay, Aseng Modi. Aseng, what happens in ovulation phase? Aseng, what happens in ovulation phase? Okay, KV, what happens in ovulation phase?
The estrogen level rises during the follicular phase
Hmm.
and triggers the pituitary gland to release luteinizing hormone LH, and this is what starts the process of ovulation.
Okay, what did you
Ovulation is
understand? Okay, okay. What did you understand from here? You just say that one.
um, the estrogen level will rise during
Huh.
the follicular phase,
Hmm.
which will trigger the pituitary gland to release the hormone luteinizing hormone, and this starts the process of ovulation.
Means what? Means as the estrogen level will rise, no? What happens
Yes,
during this follicular phase? The estrogen levels will increase. So for that, what will this pituitary gland do? Pituitary gland, which we find in the endocrine system. Okay, this pituitary gland, they will send information, okay, to the hormone which is known as luteinizing hormone. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
and in this phase, what happens? Ovulation phase starts here. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, and in this ovulation phase, now what happens? All the matured egg, okay, whatever means it's coming, no? It's coming from the face, okay, and forming from the tube, I can say, means
Yes, ma'am.
only one matured egg will be fertilized, which is coming to the fallopian tubule, okay, and it will be fertilized by the help of sperm. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
sperm I have discussed now, just now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kintu.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kintu, can you tell me the name of the hormone, male hormones, male reproductive hormones?
Uh, Androgen and testosterone.
Okay. This androgen, what is the function of androgen? I mean, this androgen.
Androgens make uh, androgen is the main hormone of the men.
Means what will means what is the function of it? See, for sexual functioning, can you see androgen for sexual functioning is for the reproductive system part, okay, and which they will,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, they will also help in gaining muscle also, okay, gaining muscle. Can you see the difference? Means male and all, they used to, their muscles used to increase or not when they become adolescent. So it is
Yes,
responsible
ma'am.
for that one also, and again for what height also. Okay, their height also increases, and deep voice, husky voice, you can say. Okay, and also body hair in other, means some areas like mustache, beard, no, armpit hairs. Okay, in all these places. So it is androgen is responsible for all this. Okay, are you clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is it clear to you, everyone? Today's class, is it clear? Sakani and all, are you clear? Okay.